What's going on, YouTube? This is Chase with Chasing Bass, and I'm in here at the lake today. What I'm doing is I'm scouting out some fish for a client I've got tomorrow after church. We're gonna come out here about 1 o'clock, fish till dark, and I figured I'd come out here and try to find some bedding fish, try to find a pattern for him, even though I kind of know what they're doing. And they're schooling right in front of me. Gotta go. All right, that was very quick. Only a couple came up, busting shad, and I couldn't get out a rod fast enough to catch them. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna come out here, try to find some fish. Probably gonna fish for a little bit with that big swim bait. I caught a 783 yesterday on the 316 Rising Sun swim bait. So I'm gonna throw that some more today. But anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully you have a good day today.
You get like 13 pounds.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it. Nah, it's not that big, dude.
Alright, well, I may ease over there here in a little bit.
Alright, yeah, this ladder helps out, dude. I can see everything that's going on.
Is it pretty good? Sturdy ladder, like you can stand on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wear it here in a little while.
Alright, man. Talk to you later. Alright. Ladder helped out. Go to your home, fish. Hey man, there's no rule that a boat under 14 foot doesn't have to have a back light. I don't know where you heard that. Have you looked that up or anything? It's not true. I called the game warden last night, and you have to have both your front light and your back light on your boat. Do you have a back light?
I got it, but it doesn't work.
Well, you need to be off the water before the sundown.
I'll get it fixed, don't worry about it.
Sir?
I'll get it fixed, don't worry about it.
Well, the reason I'm telling you this is there was an accident on Lake Jacksonville just a couple weeks ago.
I understand.
And you're out here past dark. If I run into you and kill you, I'm going to have that on my conscience, and I don't want that. Somebody else runs and kills you, they don't want to have that on their conscience either. So I'd appreciate it if you're off the water by dark, and it would be great for everybody. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. All right, guys. So I'm editing this video, and I was thinking about putting this in here, the clip that you just watched. I was kind of debating on whether to put it in or not. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in this video because it needs to shed light on the laws and why they're in place. Because the backstory to this is this man in this small flat bottom boat was on the lake. It was well past dark, way past dark. Just couldn't see anything. And I seen him coming across the lake. He has his front light on. I don't know if it was shorting out, flickering, or what, but it cut off when he got to the island. When he got closer to the bank, he was fishing, just started fishing. And there was no backlight at all. No backlight. So I asked the guy, I said, hey, where's your lights at? Just like last time, if you've watched my videos, you'll know that this is the second time that I've said something to somebody about their lights not being on. But this guy was running across the lake, no light on the back, and barely see his front lights. So, he said that he was under 14 foot and he didn't have to have a backlight on his boat. So I've never heard this law. doesn't even make sense to me why you, especially if you're that small, you would want people to see you. So I called the game warden. They said there's no such law that exists. It took a while to get a hold of game warden, so I wasn't able to talk to that guy again that night. But this is the very next night I was out there, and I saw him again, or the very next day, but I saw him. And this is what happened. I talked to him. What really got me aggravated is when he said, don't worry about it. You know, yeah, I'm going to worry about it. I'm on that lake quite a bit, and I'm running, and I know the lake very well. You know, there's not a lot of stumps, but, you know, so I run, you know, I'm running at night, you know, somewhere around 50 miles an hour, you know, in the pitch black. But, you know, I'm looking, I'm making sure that there's nobody out there. You know, I should be able to see their lights, you know, if you have them on. But in the situation where this guy was at, I would not have been able to see this guy. I would have just ran him right over, and, you know, and I do not want that. Like I told the man, I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to injure someone. I don't want to hurt someone. Don't want to harm them. Don't want to kill them. Absolutely, I don't want that to happen. And there's going to be these guys that are going to start griping and complaining and saying I need to mind my own business, that I need to know the laws. The only time that you can have your lights off, and it's the front light that you can only turn off, is when you're anchored. Because those are your navigation lights. And you actually have to be anchored. You have to have an anchor out. Not moving, anchored to the bottom of the lake, or a dock, or a stump, I guess. A stump would work, yeah. As long as you're anchored and not moving, you can turn off your front light. The back light, the rear light still has to be on. It doesn't matter if you're trolling around the bank. Doesn't matter if you're drifting and not, you know, you have a trolling motor up, your motor's off. If you're drifting, underway, that means moving. That's the only time you can turn your front light off. And plus, why would you want to turn it off anyways? It just makes sense. I mean, I keep saying this. It just doesn't make sense to me why you would want to turn your lights off. Another thing, another reason I'm kind of talking about this too, and I'm saying something. The guy, you heard me talking to someone that was in another boat. You're going to hear me talk to someone. He was fishing right behind me. It's a friend of mine, and his wife's dad and uncle were killed in a boating accident a long time ago. It was on Lake Palestine. They knew the lake very well, but they had their lights on. But unfortunately, someone else didn't have their lights on, and they ran into them and killed both of them. And so it just showed, you know, that just things like that can happen in a heartbeat. That you can run over somebody and it can end their lives or your life, and nobody wants that. So guys, please keep your lights on at all times at night. And if you want to turn them off when you're anchored, go right ahead. That's fine. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. We catch some good ones. Or wait, I don't catch any good ones. My friend catches a good one. So keep watching. Sand bass. Oh!
It's a jointed swim bait?
Yeah. The one Boyd Duckett knocked off.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
He got it on top. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do I got him?
No.
Yeah. I got one. He hit it on.
Wow, that's cool.
He hit it on top.
Well, it's got to be a largemouth.
I was sitting there pulling out a backlash. What? That was crazy. Pulling out a backlash and I caught that. It was just sitting on top. Don't let him.
Back puller?
Yeah.
Put the rod tip down. Don't let him jump.
He probably ain't but about 3 pounds.
He hadn't jumped yet, so. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if he's still on there.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Oh, now he knows he's hooked.
I'm talking.
You go over the power pole, you have to go to the other side. Don't get him in the motor. Don't get him in the motor.
Right here. I'm not.
Woo!
That's a toad right there, dude. Oh, that's a toad.
Awesome. All right. Y'all see that? It's a big fish. How big is that? Let's see.
I've got to update my profile picture now.
$6.12, 6.12. There you go, I'll get the fish.
There you go.
6.12. Good picture.
All right.
Let him go, I gotta get back out here. Oh. You mean net him or something?
You may have to.
Oh, that's a little ding. I ain't netting that thing.
Why you gotta be like that?
Gave you life there at the end, huh?
He said, no, I won't net that fish
Dude,
for you.
there's a big ball of shad underneath me and there's just lines through it. I think we're running the spot. Look at all this. Oh my gosh.